This is going to go to my friend Gerhardt, their lawyer, the lawyer that's representing them, so I'm waving at him.
But they're worse for that.
7 years, no audited financials, no evidence that this dispute is necessary.
Explain to us why you need a $35,000 per year contingency fund when you're not fixing elevators, you're not fixing. Do they have radiology equipment here?
Nothing.
Do they have C-scan equipment here?
I don't think so. No.
Do they have? Oh no! Don't take it away from me. I want to say this. Where is the $35,000 a year going, Sale? And how can you be going bankrupt when you have a $35,000 a year profit? Where are you spending $450 a month on telephones, Sale? Lots of questions to be answered, and they will be answered because the whole lot of you will be subpoenaed, including your financial records.
Good times ahead for Sale.
Oh yeah. I guess, you know, they think that they're immune, they're above the law. They insulted the mediator, they insulted the labor board, they insulted the police. The whole world is wrong, and they're right. But that's because they're living in that alternate universe where 2 + 2 = 0. So we're just here this morning, this beautiful Saturday morning, to introduce ourselves to you and to let you know that in a few weeks you're going to have a date. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I?
Oh, that's okay.
Another citizen like
I got you covered. I got you covered.
know, they might call. There's going to be a blog about that.
I know. That's why I got it.
Yeah.
There was nothing on yesterday afternoon, though. There's nothing on.
Maybe we need
There's
an
no more
ice cream.
evidence for us when we blog.
No, it's like at the mediation session, right? They're too embarrassed. They know they're wrong. They know that the rest of the world thinks that they're hiding money, they're misspending money. Which one is it? Are they hiding money or just misspending money, or they don't know how to count? Which one is it?
How desperate do you have to be?
You know what I can't wait to do on Tuesday? Is get that FOI request into Alberta Health Services.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Because every contractor of Alberta Health Services has to report back to Alberta Health Services all of their expenses, all of their nursing care hours, or use the revenues that they got from the government. And you would think Alberta Health Services would be especially interested in sales finances because unlike any other contractor I'm aware of, sale users don't pay a dime.
They don't pay a dime.
They don't pay a dime.
Wow.
I guess that's the difference between sale and institution.
Oh, yeah.
Must
that they
be.
keep talking about.
So
they don't pay anything.
Are you telling me that the taxpayers are paying 100% of what the benefits are?
100% subsidy.
Our
No
workers,
accountability.
are the workers who are working here, they're taxpayers.
That's right.
Yes.
So they're contributing to this through their taxes. Imagine, and yet they get all of this abuse.
Are you taking this all in there? Got your camera ready?
How desperate do you have to be to illegally lock out your staff to avoid coming under scrutiny?
7 years of unaudited statements. Didn't somebody tell me there was a shredder here, though, a few weeks ago?
Oh, there was so much shredded paper that went out, it wasn't even funny.
So you were shredding paper because you know that the union is going to force you to audit your statements. Take a picture. But I suggest you come to the labor board in about 4 or 5 weeks. Take a picture of me then. I'm going to be in a nice suit. I'm going to be eloquent. I'm going to be very convincing. And I'm going to ask very serious questions to your board about where the money is going. Do you know where the money is going?
No, he doesn't. He accepts their lies without evidence.
Do you know where the money is going?
No, he doesn't.
Zero tolerance for bullying? How about zero tolerance for fraud? What do you think about fraud? Is fraud okay? Yeah, videotape me, man. Come on. Videotape me asking the questions. $400 a month in telephones. Where's that going?
Right there. Maybe it's paying for that.
Maybe it's paying for that phone.
I think it's paying for
Are they
your
paying for
benefits,
your
too.
phone?
Are they
Is
paying
Sale
for
paying
your
for your
phone,
phone?
sir? Because those numbers don't add up.
In court, silence signifies agreement. So I want to know your name because I'm going to subpoena you because they're probably paying for your phone. What about the 30? Oh, now he's decided to deny it.
You know what?
But
I have to
we'll
give this
find out.
last-
We'll subpoena your records as well, my friend. What about the $35,000 contingency fund that they have, the profit that they have? Are they spending that on your kumbaya sessions every Wednesday? You're a member of Artspace. You have a responsibility for what's happening, my friend.
You guys appoint the sale
You guys
board.
appoint the board.
That's right.
All
It's
right.
your responsibility.
If there is
You're
fraud,
responsible for these people
if there
being
is
angry.
fraud with taxpayers' money, all of you are responsible for it. And we're not letting you off the hook anymore. Right now, they've been providing us with bogus, fictitious numbers coming out of their ass. They didn't even have the guts to sit down and explain it to us. So now, we know that they've been spending $35,000 a year in profits on themselves. We know that they've been spending $450 on phones. We know that they're spending $7,000 a year on a fictitious program director. Where's that money going? Do you know where that money is going?
No, he accepts their lies without evidence.
Why don't you ask them the question?
He makes the sign.
Instead of spending your time videotaping
And
the
making
question,
signs.
why don't you ask them the question?
He makes the signs.
Yeah, he's the sign man.
There's such a thing as willful blindness. Your refusal and your colleagues' their refusal to ask the questions and demand answers makes you all accomplices. So when somebody has to answer for this misappropriation of funds, all of you will have to stand behind them. And we're going to ask the questions.
Hey, I see the Habitat for Humanity sign you made is gone. I guess that's because you didn't build this place.
And they have to audit their financials.
I always like that one there. Seriously, Brian Mason, 1950, a poverty wage.
Well, you know what? The sale board actually thinks that's too low because Roxanne told Global the other day that they're paying the scabs more.
Is that right?
That's
Yeah,
right.
they're paying the scabs more.
Well, I was expecting Roxanne to show up on that balcony under that sign and add to the sign the Marie Antoinette's comment about, if you're not happy, eat cake.
Well, you know, Marie Antoinette had some guts at least. She said what she really meant. She didn't hide. She didn't hide from the negotiating table. She didn't hide the financial statements. Everyone knew they were corrupt because she made no bones about it. On the other hand, these guys, they won't even explain their financial statements to us across the table. In fact, they'll provide us new ones every time we see them.
That's what Roxanne does best, is hide. Even in his act.
Hide her face, hide money.
Did she ever talk to you guys? No, Roxanne is totally a hands-off person anyway when it came to the staff.
Going to be lots of questions that they're going to have to answer, and this time they're going to have to answer because they are going to be obliged to answer in front of the judicial authority.
Hey, sign man. Hey, sign man, how much are you getting paid for this service? Or are you a volunteer for this dispute you're not a part of?
So Kelly, your silence when we asked you whether or not they're paid for your phone speaks volumes. We're going to check. We want to know whose phones they've been paying with. We want to know what they intend to do and what they've been doing with the profits that they've been generating on taxpayers' money.